Now, our next guest was one of the few on Capitol Hill today to actually mention what would get to the heart of reform here, using Congress's power of the purse to force serious reforms at the FBI. Now, this is what he said when leaving the hearing today.
You have to have the people believe the system of justice is fair, and this FBI is not presenting that to the people. They want accountability for these egregious errors that they see, the blatant violations of Americans' free speech rights. We need changes in the FBI, and if they want to continue to request the funding, for example, for $1 billion new headquarters, they have to show us they can respect the constitutional rights of the people they are supposed to serve and protect.
Here now is that member of the House Judiciary Committee, Louisiana Congressman Mike Johnson. Congressman, in the angle, we talked about the ways that we could gradually build back the public's trust in our institutions. The left is always saying, well, how sad it is that people have lost faith in government. But whose fault is it that the people have lost faith in government? It's certainly not, whether cable news hosts or Donald Trump. He didn't censor Americans, and he didn't target Americans based on political affiliation for prosecution.
Yeah, the people have lost faith in the FBI because, frankly, they've lost count of the number of scandals that have mounted. Just in the last couple of years, they have really and truly weaponized the Department of Justice and the FBI, the premier law enforcement agency in the country. And right now there was a poll that came out last week, Laura. Only 37% of Americans have a favorable opinion of this top law enforcement agency. And today, Director Wray appears before our committee. He's defiant, he's evasive. He just played right into this sort of perception that's out there that they can't be trusted. It looks suspect. He couldn't provide the most simple and straightforward answers about things that he really should have been prepared to talk about today.
Yeah, to that point, Congressman, I want to play a quite revealing exchange with you and Director Wray.
Can you define what disinformation is?
What I can tell you is that our focus is not on disinformation, broadly speaking. Our focus is on malign foreign disinformation, that is, foreign hostile actors who engage in covert efforts to abuse our social media platforms, which is something that is not seriously in dispute.
Congressman, foreign hostile actors, I mean, last time I checked, it was people who said they didn't believe in masking to stop COVID. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And this isn't just Laura's opinion and Mike Johnson's opinion. This is the federal court in Louisiana that issued a 155-page opinion granting an injunction against the Biden administration, the DOJ, the FBI, because what the evidence in the case shows there is that they were colluding with and coercing the social media platforms to censor and silence conservatives online. And Laura, it was not foreign actors. These are American citizens who were expressing their thoughts and concerns about vaccine mandates and the efficacy of the vaccine itself, and even parody about the president, jokes about President Biden were taken down from the internet because FBI agents thought they classified it as disinformation, which, of course, Director Wray and no one can define. It's a charade. Look, the court said it was arguably the most massive attack on the First Amendment right to free speech in American history, and he is not overstating it.
Congressman, you actually asked the simple, straightforward question and just let the silence kind of take over the room. That was a great moment. Thank you for asking that question. Thank you for joining us tonight. And now, some American brands have been severely damaged